Hello everybody, it's Tommy. I've gotta say, I am a little bit nervous to show you guys today's video. These are totally my own creations, for the most part. I'm obviously basing them after the characters of today's video, who are Rex, Hamm, and Slinky, and those are some of Andy's toys that went in the apartment from the previous video. So these are very tricky. They are characters that are non-human, and I'm trying to translate them into a game with a different art style and represent them well as human characters. So it's a very complicated situation, and it ends up making very interesting and diverse Sims. So they end up being like some of my favorites, I have to say. This little group is by far my favorite household in Evergreen Harbor so far. I've really gotten into the backstory of them all, and I'm really excited to share them with you. Hopefully I did them all justice and you like them, but without further ado, let's start. First, we are starting out with Rex. Rex's aspiration is archaeology scholar. He is a nerdy, paranoid, clumsy sim. His current career is he's pursuing the esports gamer career, which I believe is a part of the tech guru branch of the career options. Not 100% sure on that, but ultimately, I think that that would be one of his biggest goals. Rex looks tall and intimidating, but he's very shy and non-confrontational. He tends to keep to himself and can sometimes be a little paranoid. He suffers from anxiety and has trouble making friends from fear of abandonment. Rex is super grateful and protective of his few friends he does have, including his neighbors Woody and Buzz. They've all become very close over a few years of being roommates and neighbors. Although Rex lacks self-confidence, he's actually really good at video games, and he aspires to be a pro gamer. He is currently in school pursuing science and has an interest in dinosaurs and archaeology. He's hopeful that between his two hobbies, he can make a career out of one of them. He enjoys learning about dinosaurs, playing video games, and playing board games. So in the beginning of this clip, you will see that he originally was starting out as an alien sim. I was asking my patrons what they thought about that, and it was kind of a resounding no. So we decided to, I did end up changing him, and the version that's going to be available on the gallery will be a regular old human sim. Like I said, when doing these translations from animalistic type of characters, it's a little bit tricky, especially with some of their clothing options. I definitely try to pick some features out of the face when it comes to like animals that I feel like I can carry over really well into a sim. So for him, it's kind of a longer, flatter, upturned nose, the broader smile. He does have like an interesting set of teeth as well. I believe it's the one with the gap in between. And his hair being very green, very unnatural compared to other sim colors or other colors you can do in the game. But I think that it's super fun. Green is one of my favorite hair colors to do in The Sims 4, so I thought that it was really appropriate and gave his face like the general overall shape as well. I also thought it would be really cool if he was kind of like this really, you can't control height in the game, but tall and somewhat muscular, kind of intimidating sort of figure, but then you get to know him and you would know that he's just really shy, kind of clumsy, has a lot of anxiety, keeps to himself, and just really enjoys his roommates and enjoys being a part of like the one group of friends that he really trusts, which is Woody, Buzz, Slink, and Hamm. Now we are moving on to Slinky. Slinky is the one I was probably most intimidated to even attempt. He is a friend of the world sim, a nerd, a dog lover, and cheerful. Slinky is super kind, loyal, and outgoing. Him and his best friend Woody have been friends since they were very young, and so they've become very similar people. Slinky is also a dog lover, and dreams of the day he can move out of his apartment and adopt a bunch of dogs. But for now, he's enjoying life with his roommates, playing video games late into the night, blowing off university classes, and dreaming of being a pro gamer. Gaming can be a tough and risky career to pursue, but Slinky is generally more positive than Rex and figures he'll probably manage to make something work out in the end. Slinky is definitely the most likely of the three roommates to leave behind a mess, throw a random party, or skip a class. He also enjoys sports, including bowling and baseball. Slinky enjoys playing video games, beating Hamm at checkers and watching him get mad, frequenting dog parks just to check out the dogs even though he doesn't have one himself, baseball, and hanging out with Woody. So Slinky is like your very popular, outgoing, fun, easygoing kind of character. Him and Rex are both really interested in potentially becoming pro gamers, whereas Rex has like a backup plan since it's such a risky career avenue, and he can get a little bit more focused in school for science and all of that. Slinky is your more laid-back character. He thinks it'll all work out in the end. He's just going to keep doing whatever he wants to do, and he's more like free-spirited, definitely. His design was so fun to do. I was really, really excited about thinking about doing like his hair in this longer hairstyle that really represents like the ears portion of his design. And then the outfit, I really didn't know what to put him in. In fact, I was starting out with something that I probably would have ended up with if I didn't go through the full body outfits and find that one outfit from Realm of Magic, which is really random and doesn't seem like it would work, but the color scheming is all there. It has sort of the gray in the middle for the slink part of him and the browns and all of the good tones that would work really well. And it looked good on like his character figure. I was just super happy with how he came out overall. Lastly, we have Hamm. So Hamm's aspiration is to be fabulously wealthy. He is a nerd, hot-headed bookworm. He is interested in the business career. Hamm can be a little bit more stubborn and sometimes rude compared to his roommates. He shares a room with Slink and it causes them to fight sometimes. He usually takes out his anger by challenging Slink to a game of checkers. Loser sleeps on the couch so the other can have the room all to himself for the night. Hamm is quick-witted and usually one to come at someone with a dry, sarcastic remark. He is also the only roommate not interested in pro gaming, although he still enjoys gaming quite a bit. He attends university for business instead, and he would love to be a big deal entrepreneur someday. Hamm would be voted most likely to pick up a book just for fun of the three roommates, and spends about half as many nights on the couch reading a book, flipping through TV on rapid fire, as he does straight up gaming with his friends. So I would say out of the three of them, Hamm is the one that's a little bit more snarky, maybe gives you some attitude from time to time, obviously loves his friends to death, but is more focused on like his career than the like pro gaming aspect in the household. But he still enjoys video games, he still enjoys hanging out with his friends, and definitely, I think the three of them work together overall. Like, they're a little bit different, they're a little bit similar, and they're just really fun. Like, it would be such a fun household to play university with. So, that is pretty much going to be it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed and liked them. Let me know what you think of their designs down below. How did I do? If you would like to support the Disney Save on Patreon, you can do so by clicking the link in my description box down below, as well as the link at the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Hit that little bell icon below to turn on post notifications so you can get updated every single time I post. And I will talk to you all in the next one.